Cut it up in a the wheat it bada. Coated and crackheads of your mother. The clam is strong like Samson.
She's Mo and I'm T. This is Mo T TV.
Mo T TV. See, I got it this time. Hey, we should party for that. As you guys know, we've been so far getting a lot of hits based on our progression with our videos and how great it is, and basically our feedback has been nothing but positive. Everyone says that we need to keep doing it, so we're going to tell you how it is. Love over the past, how old am I now? 21 years has been losing its true meaning. Everyone's using it like it's nothing. One thing that bothers me, which I guess every girl has encountered, is, I'm speaking on my personal behalf right now, when a guy gets into you or whatever and then he says, oh, I love you. A girl, translated for you guys, is he really cares for me, he really likes me, he wants to take us to a next level. A lot of guys these days, they talk about the future too soon, and when they do that, they also let the girl think, okay, so he's serious. So if you really are serious about that girl, yeah, talk about it. If you're really not, and you're trying to get a little 1-2, you know, in and there and gone, don't waste your time. Because I'm telling you, karma's a bitch. You guys need to think twice of every step you make with a woman, because it scars, and every scar will keep reminding her what not to do or who to be with, and basically screws it up for the next guy who's out there. And I guess a lot of guys, you guys can really, you know, relate to what I'm saying right now. FYI, don't say I love you if you really don't. If you really like her, there's a big difference.
That goes for girls too. Don't tell a guy that you love them if you don't.
Because they're softer than us, you know? Yeah, I said it. These days, every single person I know, they have this bitter part in their lives where, like, I don't want nobody, whatever, I don't need no man, I don't need no girl, it's all about my money. Guys, girls ain't stupid. We are all about our money. Whoever is living on this earth ain't about their money, then you're not living at all. A woman is not supposed to be there to basically distract you. She's not supposed to be there to give you stress. She shouldn't be a chore or a task to accomplish a day. Even when you're speaking to her, it shouldn't be a burden on you. What happened to thinking with your heart and not thinking with your mind?
Everybody is affected by this whole overthinking pandemic.
Because these days, if you like somebody, you're like, oh, hold on, is he talking to this girl? Is he doing this? Hold on, what about his history? Who does he know? Like, we all think about 50 million different things before we talk to somebody on a serious tip. That's what leads to, I guess, conflict, and that's why the definition of love, I think, is disintegrating over the years.
I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect person at all. I know that I overthink.
We both overthink.
If you're with somebody who is treating you like a dog,
or like streets, you're an option,
yeah,
and not a priority,
then it's probably not worth your time. You're wasting time. You could be out there focusing on yourself. You could be out there, there could be your perfect guy, or the guy that you're gonna marry, and you're spending your time with some whatless dude. You have to think, like, what do I want? What do I deserve? And you gotta pick which one is more worth it to you.
Exactly. We all want the same thing. The end result in life is to be happy.
I think there's a difference between saying I love you and I'm in love with you, which I have said both. I've been in love once. It was a very
intense.
It was a very good time of my life. It was probably like one of the best things ever.
Oh, I know you guys all want to say that. Aww. You feel like when you get a message from them, you get giddy inside, or you probably show it too. Guys do this too. When you get a sweet message, or when even times you think that they're not thinking of you and you get that text message, or just a heart, or just like, I miss you. That little message, guys, is what takes to actually win a girl over. It's not getting her flowers, buying her a Louis Vuitton purse, whoever does that.
It's
really.
It's the simple things.
It's the simple things that really matter.
Yeah. I knew that I was in love because it was one of those things where, like, every time I looked at him, like, I saw my future, you know what I mean?
I know, it's getting kind of corny. Hey, I know.
I mean, we need some, like, nice slow jazz music. I also knew that I was in love just because, like, I didn't have to change myself as a person for him, and he didn't have to change for me. We loved each other for who we were, and we just loved each other just because. There was no, like, I love you because you're this person, or I love you because of what you have. It's I love you because.
And unconditionally. That's what love, unconditional love is what it's supposed to be all about. It's not supposed to be just, okay, I love you like I like you. Because if so, then don't even say it in the first place.
Those of you who have been in love before, you know what I'm talking about when I say that. It's a very amazing thing when you're in it, and it's a very difficult thing when you're getting out of it. Not that like you ever get out of being in love. When you're not with the person that you're in love with, it's a difficult time. The breakup and like the after parts were very hard on the both of us. But look at me. I am smiling, I'm happy. There has to be a time in your life when you look in the mirror and you say, okay, well, this is my time. It's my time to make the best of me. I'm not with that person anymore, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I have to be unhappy. Just because you were with this person for a very long time and you were in love, and you may think that you have forgotten how to be your own person, how to be independent, doesn't mean you can never get that back, because you can. It takes a while, and it's hard as hell. I'm telling you, it's the most difficult thing. Like, I was crying every night for a very, very long time, but I'm not anymore.
This is the best thing. When you're crying or whatever, even just for the guys when they're feeling down and out over a girl, when you guys feel down and out, and then when one door freaking closes and another one opens, you're like, damn, all that was kind of worth it still, because I look back, I'm like, look, I found somebody. If I didn't go through that, I wouldn't find you at this one time, right?
Yeah.
Always think positively, as hard as it is, every single day, about every single situation you maybe encounter. Always think positive, because you never know. And you know what? You guys are kings, you guys are queens. Treat each other like kings and queens, and no less. Anything else?
No.
So, if you guys have any comments, questions, or
anything that you want us to talk about in the future,
exactly, let us know. It's Monique TV, over and out.